Good morning, everyone. How are you? I wish you are fine. I wish you are doing well. Everyone focus and everyone please pay attention to me because our lesson today is very important. It's about speaking and writing. In your sense book and in your workbook, there are some exercises we are going to answer them. So first of all, before we start, as usual, let's read and answer some questions about the previous grammar. So please, let's start. First of all, who can read this exercise and try to answer? We have here ask a question. We have two sentences. We want to ask a suitable question for everyone. So who can read, please, and answer it? Yes, Ahmed Thamir, read.
Ali was studying at 10 o'clock. Ist
Okay, thank you. Switch off your mic. Ali was sleeping at 10 o'clock last night. Okay, كويس. يعني محاولة كويسة. حاول المرة الجاية تقرأ أحسن إن شاء الله. Thanks, Ahmed. Okay, who can answer this question? Who can form a question? Yes, Hamza.
When Ali was when Ali was sleeping at night.
When Ali was sleeping. That's it. Thank you very much. And you can say, what was Ali doing at 10 o'clock last night? You can say he was sleeping. Okay, thank you very much. What about number two? Who can read and answer it? Sultan. Sultan, read please number two and answer it. Sultan, are you here? Okay, you. Okay, thanks, Abdulaziz. Switch off your mic. I know. Yusuf Jason, please read number two and answer it. Faisal Saad Al-Dosari, switch off your mic. Yusuf Jason.
نعم أستاذ.
Read number.
كنت شوي معلق وياي.
Okay, no problem. Read number two and answer, please.
What?
Answer it, please.
Two. They traveled to the USA last summer.
Yes. Ask a question, please.
Did Fahd traveled to USA last summer?
No, it isn't like this because you answered in that another way. If you can see yes or no, you can ask yes or no question. But now it's a WH question. So please, Yusuf, ask about the place or the time. The place or the time.
When did Fahd travel to USA?
Yes, like this. Thank you very much. When did Fahad travel to USA? Or you can say, when did Fahad travel to the USA? Thank you very much, Yusuf. So, as you can see.
دخلني أول ما كان يدخلني لأن النت ضعيف.
Okay, no problem. Welcome back, Sultan. Welcome back. Thanks. Thanks, Yusuf. Let's complete. As you can see, everyone please open your sentence book, page number 40. Unit 4, Module 2, Unforgettable Past. It's about writing, students book, page number 40. If I ask someone what comes to your mind if you see these pictures, who can tell me what comes to his mind when he sees these pictures? Pictures on the left and picture on the right. Who can tell me what comes to your mind? Yusuf Jason, please.
Yes, teacher.
What comes to your mind if you see these pictures?
The modern Kuwait, and the old Kuwait and the new Kuwait.
Okay, thank you very much. Sultan, what about you? If you see these pictures,
Past
what comes to your
Kuwait
mind?
and present Kuwait.
Past Kuwait and present Kuwait. That's nice. Thank you very much. What about you, Hamza?
Past Kuwait and future Kuwait.
Okay, thanks. So, everyone, please focus because now you are going to watch some videos about something. So, after this, I'll ask you some question about this. What comes to your mind when you watch these videos? So, please, everyone, listen carefully, okay?
الو
أيوه
السالفة استاذ
يا سلطان ايش فيك؟
السالفة استاذ
مش سامع؟
لا استاذ هذا فيصل سعد اللي يتكلم مو انا استاذ
يا فيصل ايش تبي؟ قضي وانت.
وش استاذ
وات؟
ايش تقول انت استاذ
ايه يا ابني في ايه مش فاهم انت بتقول ايه؟
استاذ انا رحت الله يكرمك استاذ دورة المياه وعودت استاذ
اه
لقيتك
ايوه يا حبيبي اتفرج معانا وركز معانا في اللي احنا بنشتغل فيه. switch off your mic.
يا خلاص
Okay, thank you. So if I ask you know some questions about this, what comes to your mind when you watch these videos? So let's ask Yusuf. Yusuf,
Yes, teacher.
yes, what comes to your mind when you watch these videos? This video on the right and this video on the left. What's the difference? As you can see, what did you notice about this?
A big difference.
Yes, big difference. And what?
Uh,
Here we
there
are
is a
speaking about people in
different,
the
and
past and
there
people in
is
the
a
present.
different, and there is a different by the time. أستاذ يعني
Okay,
قصدي في فرق بين الوقت.
okay, thanks. What about you, Hamza? If I ask you, what's the difference, or what comes to your mind when you watch these videos? What's the difference? Tell me, please.
Wait, how life and future Kuwait.
How life was in Kuwait, in the past Kuwait or last Kuwait, and how life in the future or in the nowadays. Okay, thank you very much. What about you, Sultan? If I ask you, what's the difference?
teacher in the right the boat is very fast and the house is very modern, but in the left the house is of stone or dirt and the boat made of wood
Yes, excellent. Thank you
and
very much,
old.
Sultan. Yeah, thank you very much, Sultan, because you have a nice notice. Thank you very much, because you are speaking about the houses, the modern Kuwait, the Western Kuwait, like this. So, as you can see, maybe you watch it about the traditional clothes in last Kuwait, from old Kuwait, but nowadays there are modern houses, modern clothes, casual clothes, modern houses, modern cars, like this. Thank you very much. Yes, yes, and what do you want? Yes, and what do you want?
بلاط.
Okay, lower your hand, please. So let's complete. So if I want to make a project about Kuwait in the past nowadays, but I don't have enough information about it, what can I do? Suggest.
Yes, teacher.
If you want to make a project about Kuwait in the past and Kuwait nowadays, what would you do? But because you don't have information, what would you do?
Uh, I can do is about the sub. I can do the about jobs and how houses and the buildings and
Okay, Yusuf,
and
if you
the
don't
jobs
have
and
information, what would you do? If you don't
I
have
can do
information,
about if I don't have information I can search about it.
okay, thanks. Okay, thanks, Yusuf. What about you,
Teacher, I
Hamza?
have some.
I'll ask
Uh,
you, Sultan. Wait. What about you, Hamza? If you don't have information about this, but because you want to write or make a project about Kuwait in the past and Kuwait nowadays, what would you do?
I
Tell me,
can ask
Hamza.
I can ask my grandfather and I can go to library.
Yes. Excellent. Thank you very much. What about you, Sultan? Tell me what's your opinion?
Ask your grandfather. He know a lot about the past. Or
Yes,
just
excellent.
search for
Search.
it on Google.
Yes, that's very nice. Thank you very much. Always Sultan has the perfect answer. Thank you very much, Sultan. Thank you very much, Hamza. Yusuf, please pay attention to me and focus, concentrate with me. That's very nice. You can ask your grandfather, grandmother like this. You can search simply. You can search Google, search internet like this. It's very easy. So let's complete. As you can see, older people often say that life was better in the past than it's now. Agree or disagree and why? So if I ask you, Sultan, what's your opinion about this? Do you agree or disagree and why?
Mm,
If you ask your grandfather, he will say that life in the past was very better or was very easy or was very good or was better than
I
this now.
disagree. I disagree. I disagree.
You what?
Disagree. I mean disagree.
Not like decision. Decision means قرار. Now I'm speaking about agree or disagree. Tell me, do you agree or disagree like this?
Disagree. I mean disagree.
This okay, you are disagree. Why?
Because the older people live in the have a hard life. But now we have a modern house, we have a cars, we have a social media.
Okay, thank you very
Mm,
much as participation because you mean that there in the past Kuwait was nice, but it was very difficult and also difficult life like this. There were no cars, but nowadays there are many cars, modern houses like this. Thank you very much. What about you, Hamza? Tell me your opinion about this. Do you agree or disagree and why?
Disagree because in old Kuwait he have a hard job. Now it's simple job to collect the money.
Okay, that's very nice. Thank you very much. Last Kuwait or old Kuwait was difficult jobs, and now it's there are some easy jobs like this. Thank you very much because now because you want to be a doctor, so it's easy. I wish you that. Okay, thank you. What about Yusuf Jason? Tell me your opinion, please. What about this? Do you agree or disagree about this, and tell me why?
I disagree this because all older the old the past Kuwait there is hard jobs and there are bad buildings and there are some things you can't do it
Okay, thank you. But focus and concentrate about the grammar. Okay, there were not there is.
because it's the time right now it's good there is so many jobs and there is a good technologies
Okay,
and
thank you.
something good.
Okay, thanks, Yusuf. So let's complete. So let's describe the life in old and modern Kuwait. Talk about types of houses. So number one, of course, we answered and we read about the life in old Kuwait, modern Kuwait. Of course, we talk about the types of Kuwait in old and modern Kuwait. Of course, we spoke about jobs in modern Kuwait and old Kuwait. Some means of transportation, as you said, there were no cars. Of course, there were camels like this. Now there are modern cars. What about number 5? Education. There were katatibs. Now there are modern schools and new schools like this. So let's complete. Who can describe the life in all the modern Kuwait? So let's read about it. As you can see, Sultan, read please.
Enjoyable, complex, difficult, happy, easy, simple.
Yes,
Yeah,
here we spoke about Kuwait and modern Kuwait.
happy يعني سعيد, easy سهل, difficult صعوبة, simple بسيط, enjoyable استمتاع
Okay,
أتوقع.
thanks. Saleh Mahsan, switch off your mic. Don't switch on your mic
نعم
again.
أستاذ.
Switch off your mic.
هاي
Yeah, switch off your mic. Switch off. Let's complete. Let's complete. Talk about types of houses in old and modern Kuwait. Hamza, please.
أستاذ
read.
هذاك صالح سلطان.
Abdulaziz, who is speaking?
Okay, أستاذ.
Abdulaziz, switch off your mic. Don't open the mic again, okay? Switch off. Hamza, please speak about or talk about types of houses in old and modern Kuwait.
Old house have don't have internet and don't have roof and
Hamza, read as you can see. Read this.
tents. Old house, modern house, villas.
Yes. Villas, okay, tents and old houses, it was in old Kuwait. Okay, but what about modern Kuwait? There are modern houses and villas. Thank you very much, Hamza. What about different jobs? As you can see. Okay, Meta Nasser, please read.
نعم أستاذ.
Read.
أي واحد أستاذ.
مكتوب بالأصفر يا حبيبي قدامك. Read.
ديفرس. دايفرس.
Divers. Okay,
دهاو.
thank you. Yusuf Jassim, read.
أستاذ ولا بالغلط صوت أجوبة غلط.
Jobs in modern Kuwait are different from jobs in old Kuwait. Fishermen, divers, builders, different jobs.
Okay, thank you. Fishermen, okay, thank you. Okay, Sultan, what do you want?
أستاذ أول ما فهمت السؤال لأن صالح سلطان خربطني فآسف غلطت ما قدرت أطلع جمل.
Okay, thank you very much. No problem. Thanks very much. Let's complete. So let's mention some means of transportation in old and modern Kuwait. As you can see, in old Kuwait there were camels, horses, ships like this. But about nowadays or modern Kuwait, there are modern cars, planes, and buses. Was education improved in Kuwait from the past to the present? As you can see, in the past there were katatib, because as you can see they were educating or they were teaching anything like this. As you can see, these are katatib. So katatib, they were just reading and speaking about something. There were no English like this. There was no English. So they were just reading and writing. They were just learning how to write and read. That's it. And there were some about math like this. What about nowadays? There are modern schools and modern universities, faculties like this. As you can see, American University of Kuwait, Kuwait University like this. So let's complete the following info table about all the Kuwait and modern Kuwait: lifestyle, clothing, entertainment, jobs, types of houses, and transportation, and education. Fill the following diagram with the similarities and differences between old and modern Kuwait. So here, as you can see, there is past and there is a present. Past and old Kuwait and present, this means modern Kuwait or nowadays. So let's read. Hamza, please read about the past.
Tent, ship, katatib, symbol, C.
Simple C. Okay, thank you very much. Sultan, read please about the present or modern Kuwait.
Complex schools, cars, casual clothes, modern houses.
Thank you very much. As you can see, what about the clothes? Traditional dishes, abaya, dasha, kind and generous people, good relations. It's time to write. As you can see, older people often say that life was better in the past than it's now. So suppose that you are writing about this, comparing Kuwait in the past and Kuwait nowadays, just sentences like this. Here you can write your plan. You can write this. It's a comparison between old Kuwait and modern Kuwait. Yusuf Jassim, please read about old Kuwait and modern Kuwait.
Old Kuwait, old Kuwait, simple, difficult. Tents, katatib, worked in the sea. Modern Kuwait, easy, complex, modern houses, schools, different jobs.
Okay, thank you very much. So it's your turn to write about Kuwait in the past and Kuwait in the present, or Kuwait nowadays. So as you can see, I'll tell you your opinion. Where would you prefer to live and why? Hamza, if I ask you this question, prefer to live in old Kuwait or modern Kuwait? Tell me your opinion, please, and why.
Old Kuwait.
What?
Old Kuwait.
Old Kuwait. Why?
Because his life is so hard. I want to.
It was so happy like this? You mean
Yes.
it was happy? Yeah,
Yes.
thank you very much. Nice participation. What about you, Sultan? Tell me your opinion.
Huh? Okay. All Kuwait because there were so many adventures, and he teach you a hard life in the past.
Okay, thank you. I got your mind. Okay, thank you very much. I got your opinion. So what about you, Yusuf? Tell me your opinion, please. Where would you prefer to live and why? Yusuf Jasmar, are you there?
الأستاذ كان معلق.
Okay, tell me your opinion, please. Where would you prefer to live and why?
In modern Kuwait.
Why?
Because there it's complex and there is modern houses and there is schools and different jobs.
Okay, thank you. There are, not there is. Thank you very much. So now it's time to open your student's work now. Just write the answer. Everyone, please take screenshots and write quickly. Take screenshots quickly. Everyone now, please open your workbook page number 17. Workbook page number 17. Let's read the answer about this. First exercise, we have here some words. Let's complete the following timetable. So we have here number one, astonished, heritage, wounds, throughout, hardships, securely. So who can say the answer quickly of number one? Hamza, please tell me the answer of number one, please.
hardship بتوقع.
Number one, hardship? No, number one, throughout. Okay, what about number two? Complete, Hamza, number two.
بس دقيقة اقرا وبقول لك.
Okay, read quickly.
Okay, دقيقة.
Read.
Many countries are facing serious economic.
Many countries are facing serious economic, yes.
ما أدري إيش صار.
Okay, thank you. It will be hardships. Okay, what about number three? Vitamin C protects us from bacteria and helps heal faster. Sultan, tell me the answer, please.
Once.
Excellent. Thank you very much. What about number four? Complete, Sultan. Number four. The
The
Yes.
passengers catapult should be fastened it securely.
Securely, yes. Thank you very much. What about number five? Complete, Sultan. Number five.
We were to hear that our favorite football team win the championship. Uh,
Yes.
astonished.
Astonished. Okay, thank you very much. That's nice. So everyone, please take screenshots. Write this into your note, into your workbook. Okay, exercise number 2 here, we want to form some questions and answers in the past simple tense. So as you can see, number 1, why were you absent last week? The answer will be, I had a flu. So number 2, we want to ask a question in the past and we want to complete the question using the answer in the past simple also. So who can ask a question and say the answer? Who can? Okay, I'll help you. Number 1, I can say, what did he decide to do? What did he decide to do? The answer will be, he decided to quit his job. Okay, number 3, who can ask a question and say the answer? Yusuf Jason, please.
Yes, teacher.
Would you please say this? Would you please form a question for number 3?
Well, they spent the national holiday. They
Where
travel around.
Where did they spend the national holiday? The answer will be they traveled to Europe. Okay, thank you. So please write the answers, take screenshots. What did he decide to do? He decided to quit his job. Number 3, it will be where did they spend the national holiday? It will be they traveled to Europe. So let's complete exercise number 5. Page number 18, exercise number 5, page number 18. As you can see, let's look at the pictures and write sentences using while and when in the past continuous and in the past simple tense. As you can see here, we have while and when. Number 1, the garbage collector empty. The bins find some newborn kittens. So the answer will be, the garbage collector was emptying the bins when he found some newborn kittens, because when we use this word when, we will use past simple after it and past continuous before it. So number 2 here, we have this sentence. He watered the flowers in the garden, start to rain. Here we want to use while. Here we want to use while. Who can use while? Hamza, tell me the answer, please.
While he was water the flower.
While he was watering the flowers, it started to rain. Okay, thank you. Number 3, Sultan, please, the answer, please.
She chopped fruits. Mm,
She chopped fruits, cut her finger. Use when.
when she uh, chopped.
It isn't a question, Sultan. هي ده مش سؤال عشان تستخدم when she. So when we use when, we put past simple
سلمى
after it.
تجار ما أعرف.
Okay, thank you. I'll help you. I'll answer it because I have no time. So you can say, okay, when, or we will start she chop, okay? So it will be in the past continuous. So you can say she was chopping fruits when she cut her finger. She was chopping fruits when she cut her finger. Okay, Sultan?
Okay.
Thank you. What about number 4? Diver explored the bottom of the sea, see strange sea animals. Yusuf, tell me the answer, please, if you know. Okay, thank you, Yusuf, because we have no time for this. You can say, while a driver was exploring the bottom of the sea, comma, he saw strange sea animals. Because while... Okay, thank you. So look at Sultan. Okay, thank you. You can say, while a driver was exploring the bottom of the sea, he saw strange sea animals. Okay, what about number 6? Hamza, please read and answer quickly.
Complete the following 6. Use the past pause. In the past, there weren't laws against smoking in public place. People exposed.
Yes, the answer will be
Exposed.
where exposed. Complete.
To can smoke. It is a story, a restaurant, and on bus in addition.
Yes. In addition, cigarettes advertise. Where advertised. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Hamza. Number 3, people were encouraged to smoke because it was considered a glamorous thing. Nowadays, everybody is aware of the fatal diseases caused by smoking. Children are taught about the danger of smoking and they are protected. They are protected from the exposure to smoke. Smoking isn't permitted. Smoking isn't permitted. Is most public places permitted. So cigarettes ads aren't seen in magazines or on TV. So these are your answers. So please everyone write the answers from here, take screenshots. This is number 5. Take screenshots please and write the answers. This is exercise number 5. And this is exercise number 6, the last exercise. Until now, we have finished our lesson. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed well. Thank you very much. See you, inshallah, next session. Thank you very much.
أستاذ عادي ترجع الأول وحدة بالغلط أنا حذفتها.
Thank you, teacher.